Hello and welcome to next video. Today we're going to cover Module 11, the complex world of IT professionals. So let's go ahead and dive into the first question. Alright, the first question, Wanda wants to find some basic information about her computer, for example, what operating system and how much RAM are installed on her computer. Where can Wanda find this information quickly in Windows 10? So Windows information is not the correct answer. It's not really a tab that's used. System information applet. So when you go to the example what we use in class, that we don't use the applet, so that would be incorrect. UEFI, BIOS system information. You'll find information on hardware, but you won't find information on operating system in your BIOS because it boots up before the operating system. So the correct answer would be system window. The system window is what we use. You want to hit the Windows key and the X key, and then you click on systems. That'll bring up the system window, and there's 3 other ways to bring up that window, but that's where you'll find your operating system information along with the amount of RAM and even your CPU information. So the correct answer is system window for number 1. So on to number 2. So question 2, when working with computers, you should always try to keep a positive attitude. Why is it important to maintain a positive attitude when working with computer or with customers? So when working with customers, you should always use try to keep a positive attitude. Why is it important to maintain a positive attitude when working with customers? So first answer, shows that you have the knowledge you needed to fix the problem. That doesn't really, you can have a good attitude and not know anything. So that's incorrect. Helps establish a good customer relationship. So that would be the correct answer, because if you show positive attitude, hopefully the customer will show positive attitude. And also you'll get better communication. The customer will feel free, even if they did something and they felt that it was their fault or if it was wrong. A good attitude sometimes will allow them to feel honest with you and easier to be honest, help you solve the problem a lot easier. The other 2 answers help the customer feel confident you can fix the problem. Having a good attitude and not knowing anything really is not going to help. Helps you to be more reliable. Same thing, attitude doesn't have anything to do with your reliability and what you know. Might help with your confidence. But the correct answer again is helps to establish a good customer relationship. Now to question 3. Henry is sent to work with a customer at the company's satellite beach in another town. During his visit, he noticed that most of the computer users are not following the corporate guidelines on password safety and are looking at their personal emails, which is not allowed for security reasons. What can Henry do about this corporate policy issues? So the first choice is confront the employee about the issue. That's not really recommended, because if you cause irritation, unwanted contact, there's a better way to do that. Next possible answer is train the employees about the issue. So that's one way to keep have the issue, keep the issue from being repeated. It's by training, and that is the correct answer. So the correct answer is train the employees about the issue. If you ignore the security problems, then they'll only get worse, and it could be a security breach. And you, as an IT professional, you know that's going on, and you don't do anything about it. You can be held responsible for that. Wait until he returns to his office and inform his supervisor. That's not the prescribed way to go. Training the employee first would be the correct answer. If he continues to do that, then wait until he returns and notify his supervisor may be the next step if he just refuses to heed what you teach him. All right, on to question 4. Derek is working at the help desk when he receives a call from a client about an issue with the company's email. The customer is very upset about the email issue. He is complaining about the email service and the IT department in general. What should Derek do to defuse the situation? So first possible answer, it says call the supervisor and ask for help with the customer. That wouldn't be the best route to go right away. Hang up the phone. No, that would be unprofessional. That would not be help a good working relationship. Next possible answer is let the customer vent and then restart the conversation. So that would be a great way to do it, and that is the correct answer. So you let the customer say what they got to say. Once they calm down, you kind of restart it, start all over, and then hopefully that works and gets you the answers that you need. The last answer would defend the IT department. That's not professional either. That's not recommended. So the correct answer is let the customer vent and then restart the conversation. So next, on to question 5. George is working out on site at a client desk. The client's phone rings during George's visit, and the client explains that she must take the call. What should George do in this situation? So the first possible answer is stay and work on the computer during the phone call. That wouldn't be correct. You want to give the customers their privacy if they need it and their space to work. And the next possible answer is explain he does not have time to wait. That's also unprofessional. If you don't let the customer know you'll be back, but that is incorrect. Leave and go to another client, same thing. It might be a short phone call, so that wouldn't be correct either. So the next is excuse himself and check back when the call is complete. So basically that's the correct answer. You want to give the customer enough room to do their work and their privacy, but be in eye contact, so as soon as they get off the phone, you're there. They might tell you they have to make another phone call or do something else. Then you can explore the other options. But the correct answer for this is excuse himself and check back when the call is complete. All right. So I didn't mention at the beginning, but if you find this video useful, please hit that like button and leave a comment. And also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and to see more content. Now let's move on to question number 6. During the service call at the residence of a customer, you discover you will need a part that you don't currently have. What should you do in this case? So the first possible answer is explain the situation and give the customer options on how to order the part and when you will return to complete the repair. So that is actually the correct answer. You want to let the customer know what's going on before you leave, and you want to know, the options that you have. If you don't set up a phone call, but that is the correct answer. But you can set up an appointment to call them back when you find out. Okay, I can order from this place, get it to you in 2 days, and install it on that same day. If it comes in before noon, you can give them more examples, or you can tell them there if you already know, hey, I can have this part back after lunch or 3 days. But let the customer know what's going on. The other answers: tell the customer you need the part, do research on the part, and schedule a time to come back and fix the computer. That's not correct. Leave and get the part and come back if it's not available. But you want to let the customer know first. You want to explain the situation first, so that's why the first answer is correct. Tell the customer to purchase the part and call when she receives it. Well, first of all, you got to tell them what you need. So that's why the first question is correct and complete. All right. So next, let's go on down to question 7. John recently upgraded from Windows 8.1 to Windows 10. After the upgrade is complete, on the right-hand side of his desktop, there's a new area that contains a way to toggle several Windows features on and off, access the Settings app, and view notifications. What is the area called in Windows 10? So the first possible answer is Cortana. Cortana is actually an personal assistant app, so that is incorrect. The control panel is also incorrect. That is actually a location to go to use admin type features. Next is your task view. That's not correct either. So this place on the side of Windows 10 is called the Action Center. All right, so the correct answer for number 7 is the Action Center. All right, on to number 8. Number 8, Manuel is working on a project in Visual Studio. He wants to keep his program showing on the entire desktop, but he also needs to have several other applications open so that he can research the project. What features Windows 10 will allow Manuel to view Visual Studio on the full desktop and have other applications open at the same time? Alright, so the first possible answer is PowerShell. That is definitely incorrect. That's a command line interface for the computer. Snap Assistant, same thing. That won't help you. Command line, same thing. That's a CLI interface for you to type in commands. But the correct answer is Task View. Task View will allow you to see at the bottom of the screen what is on each tab, so you can open up those different tabs without you can see have a preview or a thumbnail to see what the screen looks like and click directly on that to open it up and go back and forth from these applications that are all open. So the correct answer for number 8 is Task View. All right, next we have number 9. On number 9, Patrick is working on a computer that is having wireless network connection issues. Patrick decides that he needs to take the laptop with him to repair it and then return it to the user. While Patrick is replacing the wireless network card, he receives a phone call from the user. The user wants to know where the laptop is because he is leaving on a business trip that day and needs the computer. What should Patrick have done to avoid the situation? So the first one, possible answer is provided proper documentation on the service provided. That's not really going to help. Not been distracted by text messages while working on the computer. That's not going to help the situation either. So what he should have done, which is the correct answer, is offered the user different repair options. So you could have told them how long it was about how long it was going to take and what you needed to do. And if he had the business trip, he would have told you, well, I guess I'll have to wait till I come back, or maybe carry a different laptop and get certain files off the laptop so you have more time to fix it. The last answer is actively listen to the user. He actively listened, even if he did, depends on what the user tells him. So the best option is, once again, is offer the user different repair options. So that's the answer for question 9. All right, and now finally, let's go on to the last question, question 10. What is another name for several small utility programs that are found in the control panel? The first one is extensions. That is incorrect. Extensions are at the end of a file, such as .doc, .pdf, .jpg. That's what an extension is. Downloads, that is incorrect as well. That's a place you go or a folder that you have where you can download stuff offline. If you don't change the driver path or the location, download location, it'll default to that folder. The correct answer is applets. So applets are are found in control panel. The last answer, system processes, is incorrect also. So the correct answer for number 10 is applets. And that is it for module 11. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier, please go ahead and click like if you haven't done so. Leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day and take care.